The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Okay, break. Ready.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Wide open receiver complete.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Get this beyond the
80
before he's taken down.
Go.
Off play action. Richardson.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
The Colts had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in the Pats territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Ready.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Richardson looking to throw this. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Throwing right, and that's complete.
Let's go, let's go.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Past the 60.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Tempo,
now 2nd and 9.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
And Richardson back to throw it.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that in the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Let's go now.
A tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Here's Richardson to throw.
That's to his running back, complete. Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Let's go.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They stay on the ground with White. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
He'll buy some time right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. You look at this Colt defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now back to the ground game with White. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Come on, set!
They'll go up the middle with White. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
White is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. White is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
The extra point, not exactly a thing of beauty, but it does ricochet home, and we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have...
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go,
here we go. The offense at the line and set to go.
Buffalo 18.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
60 Eagles!
On the ground, it's Eckler. Gets past one man. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Mustang 19.
3-yard line.
Richardson.
This is caught. Touchdown, Colts. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level.
Point after, right down the middle.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Here we go.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Clements. This is White on the screen. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate you guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
from the gun on third down. Clements, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. And the pressure gets to him again. Quiddy Pay able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Here we go. Sack.
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Colts send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Well, that was pretty obvious. He didn't let him catch it.
Agreed, and what's hard is you make that long run downfield to try and cover it, but you got to locate the football as well.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60, go.
Back to throw. Clements. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 1.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Reload, reload. Ready?
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Zamir White with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14.
Colts 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
18, Pioneer.
They'll look for a drive
Check
to tie
back,
this
check
up, down
back.
21-14 as they have it
19
first and 10.
Ready.
Richardson looking to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Running out of the gun with White. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Clements eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Okay, ready.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Come on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, Richardson. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. And this is caught inside the 5. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
I'll tell you what, partner, let me go nostalgic here for a moment. You just don't see fullbacks use as weapons like we're seeing right now. Just think about 20 years ago. You had guys like Mike Allstott, Tom Rathman, Moose Johnston in Dallas. Now, it's almost something you never see. Throwing it to the fullback and letting him make a big play.
Taylor. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Ready.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal?
Riggs. Ready.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Anthony Richardson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. They go play action with Richardson. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
18 Rattler. Ready?
Richardson off the play fake. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Ready.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Check go.
Off the option, that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
70 Timberwolf.
Now Richardson. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. And seconds of the first half. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Marcus Jones, a return man. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
60 Maverick.
The final shot before break. Clements. And this will be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They keep it on the ground. White again. Past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 167 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down.
Let's go.
Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
In motion left goes a tight end. First down, here's White. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Zamir White, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
31, Colts 28.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Second down, here's Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play.
Here we go.
Forcing to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Ready.
Richardson, shotgun on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Hey,
touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Hey, smash.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
At the 15-yard line.
Ready.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Opting to run again here with White. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. 195 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. White, he'll try the left side. He's on his way. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A big play there for New England. And even 60 yards for him on the ground. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up the running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
On 3rd and 2, Clements gets the check down throw to White. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. This is White. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. Yeah. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter.
70 Ranger. Go.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Buffalo 18. Go street. Ready, ready.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's not a huge breakaway.
Let's go,
run,
let's go,
but if your
let's
starting
go.
running back finishes the
19
game
Tiger,
without just a 5 or 6
Tiger.
yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
19 tight. 19 tight. Check go.
Richardson looking to throw this. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they're going to speed things up here. In motion, the tight end. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Get up.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Here we go.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Rig alert. Rig alert. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Now it's Richardson. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Justin Jefferson, 63 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Point after here coming up. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter.
Come on.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Right there. Hurt. Check go.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run losing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a first down.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Go!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Ready? Ready?
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the night. And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Jones now on the return. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. To throw on second down, Clements. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
The offense on third down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's White. They set up the screen. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Yeah, and on third down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force fourth down.
Here we go, Shaq!
They'll try and run for it. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ready, ready! Dragon 60! Ready!
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Colts have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Set, go.
On 1st and 10, Clements. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Campbell.
Set,
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
19 Lion. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Clements. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. White running to the left. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Clements. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Colts are going to take over with a football.
On the ready.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes.
Let's go.
And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up 3rd down.
18 Cardinal,
Richardson
18
going to
Cardinal.
change the play here.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19. 18, Pioneer. Let go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws. And that's another one right there.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson.
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hustle.
To throw again. Clements flushed out right. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Hurry.
Looking to throw. Clements. This is White on the screen. Touchdown, Patriots.
Zamir White
from 6 yards away.
And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Come on.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
18 rattler. Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Justin Jefferson
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Colts tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
Ready.
Richardson will throw for it.
That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Throwing on first down. Clements. His throw incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A third down gain of 19. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Zamir White. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
Hiking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70. Check out.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down. So we'll have to see what that's about. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
18.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Seven Pirates. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. Open man, here's Benson. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group.
Touchdown! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the fourth. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And the pass falls incomplete. So 5 seconds remaining now in this first half. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this is secured by the Patriots. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And good work there in open space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32. They'll call it a convincing win here in this one, and we had some interesting plays throughout. Maybe one of the most interesting, ending the game on an onside kick. They actually recovered it. It didn't really matter.
No, you're exactly right.